Hello everyone, I hope you are fine today. I am a little voice. I'm a little tired, and also it's a very, very rainy day. That's why I use artificial light. Didn't see that the room is very dark, but I hope I hope you can see my harp and me too. And today I would like to share with you. This is a ask from YouTube, from my two channel, French channel and English channel. You see the picture here. Some people ask me how to use the levers and what is a circle of fifth. And today I would like to share with you my point of view of the things. I try to explain simply and easier that you can understand as a beginner, because I'm not a beginner, but I'm not a professional of music theory, so I try to find the good words to explain how it works. But after this video, I ask you to continue to learning yourself music theory, and if you want, you can take a listen. I propose private lesson on Zoom. So if you want to learn more, you can ask me. So in the music world, we have different tunings. Key signature, you said in English, and in French we say armor, like a medieval soldier armor. I prefer key signature because it's more easier to understand. The key signature is where you have a sheet music. You see an example here. You have a different symbol. Sometimes you have no symbol on this beginning of the sheet music. You can say that also it's a summary of the sheet music and explain how to play this music. And you can find different symbol, and the key signature is when you see a flat symbol or sharp symbol, you see the signs here, or nothings. And the first picture that I want to share with you, this is this one. You can see the picture here. This is a standard circle of fifths. That means the full circle of fifth for all instruments, but for the lever harp it's little different. You must know that each note have three levels, and the first level is flat. That means very down. We say bémol in French, in Latin way. This is very down. We have natural notes and sharp notes. We said in French dièse. So in the lever we have only two ways, because this is a lever. Some people in Belgium said that this kind of harp is a lever, but he said also diatonic. And like an accordion, like a Breton or Celtic accordion, we have one touch pedal, one button. When you push, we have a note. When you up tirer, I don't know, you have another note with one button. On the lever harp, this is the same things. You have a note here, for example, you have a F, but if you up, you have another note. This is a semitone. We have a F sharp. Okay, so you have only two possibilities. The two possibilities can be on a flat natural. Example here is a E flat, and when I up, this is E. But we can't have the E sharp, okay? Because we have only two ways. That's why in the pedal harp they resolve the problem of these three different levels with the pedal, okay? And so you have flat to natural or natural to flat. And you have now the three levels. This is the first thing. So you must know also that when you see this symbol on the beginning of the sheet music, that means that each time you have the note, if, for example, you have a F sharp, the F must be sharp. Sometimes you have another contrary thing. This is a accidental note. That means that this note must be sharp, but this note here is different. And that's why sometimes the music theory can be complicated. But don't worry, we work on it. Each time you have a new sheet music, it's a new adventure. You can learn in each sheet music new things. So, what is the purpose of the circle of fifth? First, as a harpist, is to know what lever I must up or down. This is the first things. Second purpose is when you talk with another musician, you can say, "Hey, I will play on G major," and the other musicians can change the key signature on the own instrument, or they know what the list of the notes that you will play, and for a pianist, for example. So this is a way to share what you want to play with the other musicians. And the last tools, the last purpose of the circle of the fifth, today I have not enough time to explain that. It is to compose and to arrange your own music. And this is the final project of the circle of fifth, because if you have this little this picture, and you can find on the web, is very easier. And if you understand how it's work for this kind of tools, you can develop a new skills, and is one of the skills that I explained on my last video. If you didn't watch it, you can watch, and I explain what is a different way to learn harp. So you see a new picture that I make. This is a picture that is very useful to understand why it's circle of fifth, circle of five. It's because each key signature is on five note, five after five. So the thing that to understand is to have an universal key signature. This is C major, A minor. That means to find very quickly, we must up 2 B forward. That means A and B, G sharp or B flat, and E. Okay, and repeat in the whole harp. As you can see, this ringing. And we are on C major. What it means? That means that the C is the first note. As you listen, okay, again. Okay, so it's in French we say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. In English you said C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Okay, and if you see the little picture, you see that it's 0 because it's as watch. You are on 12. It's a 0. Okay, 12. And if I begin to count, it's a fifth note after the first note. You have the new key signature. For example, I have C. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next key signature is a G. So it's G major. But I will play on G to G to have the same sounding of the C major, but you're listening that one of the notes is not the same. And this is this note that must be changed. So you listening? This is the F is not on the same place again. So that means that it's a G major, but to have the Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, but the first note is a G, I must up the F, and the F become sharp, and that's why the symbol is here. That means that the name is G major, but the surname is F sharp up, okay? And if I play, yes, it's like C major sounding. You listening? Okay? So I must up with all lever on F. And if I count again five notes after the G, with a G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the next tuning is D. But I will play here because it's the same things. Okay, I prefer to stay in the middle. So if I play the 2D to D, you listening is not Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do, because you have another new note that is different. This is a C again. So to have the same sounding of C major and G major, I must up the C, and the C become sharp. And now, if I play again, yes, it's correct now, okay? So, if you begin on C major, if you want the G major, it's one lever on F. If you want the D major, is F sharp plus C sharp. And the next, what is? So I count again 5 notes on the beginning of D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's A, okay? So A. Okay, it's again, you remember, you see that is always the last, not the last note, but the last before note. Okay, so it's G now. Okay, again. Okay, so to have the A major, I must up the G. Okay. Yeah. The G and the G here. So if I now check. Oh, sorry. Yes, now it's a G. Okay, it's a D, A minor, but it's a G that we must up. So it's 3 after. Okay, as you can see on the wings. Okay. So now for the last possibilities in higher, if I count again 5 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is E. So I will play here to stay in the middle. And if I play to E to have the key signature. You listening? It's not very tuning because it's a new harp, so it change with the weather. But it's a D. Yes, so if I begin, you have like the sounding of the C major. And we are, all the levers is up now, if I, up, okay. And we have on E major. And that means if you see the circle, you have 4 possibilities with a sharp, okay? And if you want to down again and to have C major, you must down all the sharp. That means if I begin here on the C, this is a C, this is a D, this is a F, and this is a G, okay? And again, I down, up, C, D, F, G. This is a little tips. Okay. C, D, F, G. Yeah. And now I'm again in C major. Okay. And this is like a basic universal tuning. We can see that like that. Okay. So now I would like to down and to reverse. No, it's not correct reverse, but to see, okay, I have again reverse. So if I down, what is? So if I count the C but down, if I count 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am in F major, is a key signature. So I will check what is, if the the sounding of C major is the same. You listening? It's not the same. Why is mistakes? Why is a problem? Is because is we said also is a fourth. If I up, this is a C, and the B, sorry, in English. So the B is not correct, so I down the B. And this is a B. Okay, so in the symbol, this is a B flat, must B flat, but it's F major. Okay, this is the first possibility if I down. If I down one lever, is become flat. Okay, so I am in F major and I down again fifth note, 5 note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a B, but not B. We do not say B flat, B major, but B flat because now it's flat. Okay, and I will check if the sounding is correct. You listening? It's again the 4 notes that it change. This is the E. Okay? Now if I down the E and check, it's like the sounding of a C major. Okay? So this is B flat major, but to have the good scale, you must down the E and it's become E flat. So again, I down all the E. And the last not least, the last note, if I down again, I began here on the B flat and count 5 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the E, but not E, but E flat, because I just down the lever, and I check what is the note. Again, because I'm ringing, buzzing. If I see the last lever that I must down, this is the A, and I down the A, you listening, the lever. And now this is G sharp or A flat, this is the same note, and now we are on E flat major. And that's done, okay? So that's why, for example, for me, each video course or sheet music, I have a little list of different, I put the name, I put the origin, and I put the key, because now you know that. That's why the bonus video about these things, that is, if you choose a model of harp, I think that the most ask that I receive every day is, hey, if I would like to begin harp, what is a correct model that I can rent or that I can buy to begin harp? And I know that in USA you can find a different model, and you can find, for example, a harp with no levers. I have a student, actually, they are a Gothic harp, not a real Gothic harp, but a Gothic harp with only 19 strings and with no lever. So, for example, in this case, I said to my student to tuning this harp on C major, because this is the middle of the key signature, and if she needs, for example, she work on the tune actually on G major, that means one sharp on F, it's just tuning just one sharp, one note, the same note, but just one note. And if she need, and after this learning, she can come back on C major and done, for example, if she need to play F major. Okay, do you understand? So the bonus of this exercise is that you can understand when you buy a sheet music what is a good correct key for you, the key signature, and if you have not a standard model harp, if you can play two, what I said standard harp, that means 34 string with full levers. For example, this one is not a 34, but I think it's 32. Yeah, I think so. Not the D and the C too here, but it doesn't matter. And so you have different cases. If you have no lever on your harp, I suggest to tuning on C major because it's a very universal tuning key signature. If you have a lever on C and F, I know that harpsichord brand has this kind of harp. I suggest to have the C major, and you have two possibilities to with a lever C and F to have a second tuning key signature on G and on D. And if you have, I think that harpsichord I also a model with a B, so it can be very smart to have. If you have this model have three levers B, C and F, is to tuning your harp in F major. The standard harp is to have full lever and you have 8 possibilities. That's as a it's I think. Always I said to my student, it's like a car that you have no the full speed, but some speed, and if you have a standard car, you can drive everywhere. But if you have a car that only the first and the second speed, because in Europe we have a manual drive car, so it's not automatic, but it's go up the automatic fashion, and we can compare like that, okay? But I know that some people have not enough money to have a standard harp, okay? So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope I am clear with my English, I know, but I know that people love my video and would like to say thank you to support my work, and I hope that you understand now much better the circle of fifth, and I try to make a new video about how to use the circle of fifth to compose and to have arrangement, but you can find a very good quality video about this subject in a guitar world or in a piano world, but I will do my best to propose maybe in the next video, in a few months, a video like that. So thank you so much to support my work, and I see you on the next video. Bye bye.